What's going on, guys? JPS back with another video, and today we're going to be reacting to I pay £50 a month to live in a skip in London. So this is the skip right here. A skip is basically a dumpster. So I'm honestly surprised that it costs money to live in a dumpster. But we all know that rent prices have gotten crazy, not just in Britain, but also in the United States, and London is definitely not any exception to that. So I don't know, I'm excited to get into this. This seems a bit crazy. You see the flats back there. Honestly, like when I first saw this, when I first loaded this up, I was thinking of like Del Boy and Rodney from Only Fools and Horses, because this is like a saving money scheme that they would definitely partake in. Speaking of which, if you want to watch that show, first link in description to join the Patreon. I'd really appreciate the support. But with that being said, let's get right into this. This is a crazy idea.
My name's Harrison and I live in a skip.
Oh my god.
This is the main living area, as it were. This is my hob where I'll cook. I've got my pots and pans under here. Very small one-pot meals for the next year. Food storage, fridge. Got some nice little plants here.
Hold on, fridge? What are you putting in there? One thing of milk?
Food storage, fridge. Got some nice little plants here. And then beds up the top, which is kind of cozy. Filled the place with artwork from friends and family, which is nice. The project is obviously my home, but it's also a statement in response to the rising cost of living and the crazy rent prices that are, affecting thousands of people all over the country. And so this project was a way in which I could find almost like a little loophole that would give me a space to live for less money in a very great location, and equally make a statement at the same time. Obviously, this is the entrance, so a little bit awkward getting in and out every day, but once you get the hang of it, it's actually not too bad. And then beds all up the top, up the ladder, and that is all my storage down the sides, so all my clothes, my tools, jumpers, and then yeah, all the bedding's up there. I came back to London a few months.
I was gonna say, getting in is really not that big of a deal though, because if you live in an apartment or flat, you have to go up all those stairs or the elevator or whatever, and it's not like there's a lot of stuff, so that's not bad. But honestly, good for him. Like I definitely agree. The rent prices have just gotten insane, and I don't live in London either, so I'm sure it's even crazier when you're in the city like that. But it is kind of brilliant to put the skip underneath because it works as a great foundation. I want to see the bed.
Bedding's up there. I came back to London a few months ago. I'd been doing some work overseas and I started the dreaded hunt of looking for a room. As is the case with thousands of people, it was almost impossible to find somewhere that was in my budget, that fitted kind of a decent location and my criteria. And even if I found somewhere, there'd be 100 people looking for the exact same room, and without putting a deposit down, within 5 minutes, it'd be gone. So you end up spending all of your evenings, all of your spare time, hunting for a room, just to be let down time and time again. And I've got neighbors here that have lived here their whole lives, and their kids are now grown up in this area, they've got jobs here, they're moving out, and they're having to move way out to the outskirts of the city, even though this is where they're based, this is where they've grown up and spent the last 20 years, and the price is just, unaffordable. So the cost was about £4,000 all in, so that's all the materials, most of the furnishings, and then my only outgoing cost, now that it's here, is a nominal rate for the actual skip itself, which is £50 a month. For that to be possible, obviously I've got a lot of help. I mentioned before the site. This is provided by a arts charity called Anti-Pavilion, who have access to this plot of land. Even the Portaloo company has provided that for free, and therefore, hence this project isn't necessarily scalable, but more of an art project itself.
So you're only paying about £600 a year in outgoing rent?
Yes, exactly. So inside the skip, I have a little. This is my water, which I refill from a hose that runs from the neighbour's property. And then as of today, actually, I will have electricity coming in. That will mean I can cook in here, I'll have a heater, all I'll be able to charge everything, etc. And then showering I do at work or at the gym.
Are you single at the moment?
Yes.
What do you think any potential partner would make of this?
I think, yeah, it's a good question. I think the reactions I get are 50-50 on whether people want to come and check it out and stay over. I think most people want to come and check it out. Whether people would want to stay over is a different kind of question. I think the shower, the toilet would be a big factor. They're one of the biggest compromises of living in a skip.
And then how long are you intending to stay?
So
It's definitely a lot of sacrifices to live there. I agree, though. I'm sure everyone wants to just like see the inside, but once you're inside, you're like, okay. But one of the things he raised earlier was, I guess, kind of related to gentrification. People who have been in the city in London, and the prices are getting so high that it's driving them out of the city. That's not a local problem to London, obviously. This happens in every city, and it is sad that that's the way things are going. But prices just get higher. New developers come in, build more expensive flats. Prices get higher, and whoever has the money is who's there. So I have mixed feelings on that. Definitely, it's definitely not the best for a lot of people, but that's just how it goes with cities nowadays. Like, honestly, it happens in the cities near me. Just complete transformations in streets, where I grew up. It looks like night and day difference. It's crazy. But maybe if he has a partner, they'll need to get a second skip and renovate a bit. Add another side to this. I don't know. This is pretty cool though. I like it's a good idea. Just it would be difficult, and then also you're right there. Like, I don't know how the insulation is. So what if a car pulls up there at night? Like, I'm sure the noise is not the best, but I don't know. He's doing it.
I'll be living in the skip itself for hopefully a year, maybe longer. This site, it could be the case that I move this to other locations around London if opportunities arise. But yeah, I want to do definitely a good chunk of time, see it through.
Yeah. And do you think you'll hack it?
Yes, I think so. I've kind of picked the worst time of year to build it and then move in. So I've experienced all the cold in here, and I've experienced it without electricity yet as well, which means hopefully as we get closer to spring, it gets a little bit more comfortable, the garden starts to become a little bit more useful, and then my other worry then would be the other extreme of middle of summer, just how hot it might get inside here. So that will be a different kind of challenge, but I think I should be able to hack it, yeah. But the purpose of this project is to push a bit more creative thinking around housing and how it can be done. The way in which social housing has been done and is moving forward over the years has become much more of a tick box exercise for developers, rather than something that people or organisations or government really truly believe in and want to put their time in and want to put their money in. And so therefore it's become something which just has to be kind of done on the side, and then therefore it's never fully integrated or done to a high standard, or the time and effort isn't really put into it. And so, this is just trying to push people to really think a little bit more about that.
Okay. I like it. I like the idea a lot. So yeah, he brought up the developers as well. And yeah, this is just crazy though. But another thing I'll say is, like, he mentioned the scalability. Like, how many people could really do this? How many people have a plot of land? Like, I didn't really get his whole situation, like how this is possible. Are we just gonna have a bunch of skips everywhere and like miscellaneous plots of land throughout London? I don't know. But $600 a year for rent? He's saving a lot of money. He said he'd go to work, get the shower at work or at the gym. I mean, you could see how it can work, definitely. So, respect to this guy. If anyone wants to join him, good on you. Good luck. And hopefully you guys can stick in it. For those living in London and also any cities, hopefully you're able to keep up with the rent prices, because I'm sure it's rough. Like, that's crazy. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hit the like button, hit subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one.